Hi friends, welcome to my testing tutorials point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about get method is robotic framework. What exactly get method? If we are going to the postman, there is get and we can able to hit it. We need to get for which record we want to see those things we can able to get it. Correct? The information for the user. And if you are using only users, it will give the list of users it is presented into that particular get method. Correct. This is a way we can able to verify that JSON information in the response code and time and capability and what headers it is there. These all the things we can able to see while you are hitting this one. Correct. Now how we can able to utilize this get method for robotic framework to do for that. Coming to this robotic framework here, minimize this one, and now previous session we done this one, right? Now just I'm copying this file and pasting here, and I'm doing for second one and name it as get underscore method dot robot and okay. What exactly this get method is presented? Now there is a three sessions are presented here. Main is settings, variables and test cases. And remember that this gap and as well as the case sensitive, and you have to use for s is the capital and here is a variable and test space cases. This is a mandatory. The meaning word what exactly it is presented, this is the three cases are mandatory. And in case if you don't have any variables, you can remove this one, no issues. But if you are specifying this particular variable under the V is capital, S is a capital, test, T, A, C capitals like that, and we need to specify exact one space in between that. Okay, it's a look and feel, and it will give the proper information like that. Okay, if you search any location also, it is doing the same thing. What is settings means? Basically, when you are using for some Java and all, right, there is a import session. They are importing for some libraries like java.utils and iOS and file related information. Selenium, importing the Selenium libraries, right? The same way we are using for library to importing for request library, because we request for this request methods and all, right, for that. And if you mouse over the request library, it is basically request library is a robotic framework library aimed to provide HTTP API testing functionality by mapping well-known Python request library. Okay, and it is required for say here also uses for triple star space settings triple again space and triple star their library, and it is specify the space like this and request library. And you can able to see the example code also they are provided, and we can able to verify like this. Okay, this is simple format they are provided already. The same way we are using for here, and again variable, and here is a base URL which is presented here, right? HTTPS and ghost in that information it is presented here, base URL to utilizing for test case location. There is a quick get request test, and here is create session. Create session is basically to creating for some URL, headers, cookies, auth token, time, proxy related debug, verification. These all the things we can able to set into create session location. Main we are providing for URL, and we can able to provide for headers into this particular create session location. This is basically it will take for URL based URL from the server, and header for it is a headers is basically dictionary type or default headers it will take. And we can able to provide for HTTP basic auth, and that also it will provide for we can able to provide here. And we can able to set for some cookies dictionary here. And what exactly we can able to do those things, how we can able to declare, we'll see for the later video. Now here is create session, and remember this one, and create, once you create word, after that you have to mention one space. And if by default it will provide when you are entering. Now see create now, and we can able to see space session, it will provide, and you can enter, it will provide the space between those words. And here is we need to alias is there, right? We can able to specify any object, not only my session, you can able to use your name also, no problem. And url is there, and that base url you have to pass it because it need to be stored into that location. Okay, once you completed this one, then you can able to come to down. There is a get request. In case if you require post, you can able to use it. And if you enter for here get, and you can able to see some required information here. What are the things you required, you can able to see. In our case required get request, you can click this one, and it will provide for alias url. Means alias means this name session here, and url means which is remaining is presented, remaining url you can able to specify there. And this get method is basically return some information. For reading purpose, we are providing for dollar braces response equal. Then again we need to specify one tab space. Okay, in that tab space we need to specify. Once you've done this one, and this information like what all the get information is presented here, and if you hit, it is presented some response here, right? That entire response it will get it for this place, response place. And in our case we are displaying for response status, and also we can able to get it for content, and also we can able to get it for headers. Headers. Okay, save, and we can able to run into our terminal, and click this one, and we need to specify ec2 underscore get underscore method, name is a capital, method, and enter. You can able to see my case it is pass, everything is displayed and everything is pass. And also it will provide for report, log, and output. Okay, you can able to check anything from browser, copy that url, and you can come to here, and you can able to enter and check what exactly it is presented. And it is provided report like this, all the test case run and pass, any tag is presented, what method it is executed, and you can able to enter see the steps, and you can able to see the logs also here, what method it is used, what status it is verified, and what all the information you can able to. Now we saw that headers, right? And you can able to click headers, and logs gives there some information here. This is also one kind of thing. And content type, the body it is presented, those things also it is presented here. And you can able to see the response status logs are given here. You can able to see response 200, some entering the logs and all, everything it is presented here. Okay, this is a way we can able to verify our git method. And the next video session we will see for how to verify this response data, how to help by what exactly this display some headers and header information and all, right? And you can able to see in the top 200, and we are able to see some information for content. In that inside the content, how we can able to verify, and how we can able to verify header content. This all the things we'll see for later video session. Okay, that's all about this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please like my video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.